Hello social media marketers, it's Shafi again and welcome back again to my channel. In today's quick tutorial, I'm gonna discuss the home page and the collection page retargeting ads. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how you can retarget the people who visit the home page or the collection pages of your store, but they do not visit the product pages, and consequently they do not add the items to their cart and do not make a purchase. So as you can see, in the last tutorial we discussed how to retarget the people who visited the product pages of your e-commerce store, and I also showed you how you can segment those product page visitors and how you can retarget those people to bring them back to the store and to get them converted. So if you are someone who has not yet watched the tutorial, be sure to click on this link right now and watch the tutorial. So before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you get notified instantly for every tutorial. And if you enjoy this tutorial, be sure to give it a thumbs up as well so as to support the tutorial and help more and more people watch this tutorial on the platform. Okay, so now let me quickly show you a snapshot of my Facebook pixels. So this is actually a screenshot of my Facebook pixel, and as you can see there are multiple events. Okay, like the page view, the view content, the add to cart, the initial checkout, and the purchase. Okay, so if you take a closer look at the very first event, which is the page view, and as you can see there are more than 15,000 people who visited the home page or collection page. Okay, but out of this figure there are only 3,000 plus people who actually went to the product page. Okay, when it comes to the Facebook events manager, the view content means that the person visited the product page. Okay, so now this is something natural which happens with almost every e-commerce or service-based website, and this is why being a marketer you have to use the sales funnel, and you should be smart enough to segment the visitors of your e-commerce store and to retarget them with specific ads and specific offers. Okay, so in this tutorial we are going to retarget these 15,000 plus people to get them back to our e-commerce store and simply to communicate with them to bring them back to the store. So when we will be setting the ad campaign at the end of this tutorial, we will exclude the people who actually made a purchase or added the items to their cart. Okay, so we will not retarget all of these 15,000 plus people, but when we exclude, for example, the people who visited the product page, so and the people who added the items to their cart, and specifically people who made a purchase will be excluded from this audience list. Okay, now one more thing that you should bear in mind is that these people who visited the homepage only are not as much interested in your products as those who visited the product pages or those who added items to their cart. Okay, so you have to deal with them a little bit differently. Okay, so by that I means your ads should not be themed around directly shopping. Instead, you can just remind them that they visited your store. Okay, and in the next slide I will show you the creative ideas that you can use to retarget or re-engage those people just to keep them in your loop. So sooner or later they will come back to the store and you will gain the opportunity to gain those potential clients. Okay, so now let's go to the creative ideas list. So basically you can show them something relevant to your business, or you have to show them something to just grow their interest in your business. So I have few options that you can use. So for example, the first stands, and that is that works magically for almost every business. So you can show them the social proofs, simply reviews. You can design a great it creative. You just put some of one of your the reviews in the it copy, and you're done. So retarget those. In the next option, you can reaffirm your brand's identity. By that I mean you can show them your unique selling points, and you can remind them why your brand is so strong as compared to some other brands in your industry. In the third option, you can actually invite them to a lucky draw, because most of the businesses run lucky draws, and this is actually a best source to collect the lead. So this is something which you can use to grow the interest of those people who visited the home page, the collection pages, but not went to the product pages. Okay, and you can also break them a news about a new sale that is coming in the next days. So for example, you can simply write a great copy, design a great creative, and inform them about the new sales that might be coming. So this way you can grow their interest within your brand. Apart from this option, you can use other option as well. You can actually show them video testimonials or something that you think that will grow their interest within your brand. So I have an example of this first option, which I will show you in the next slide. Okay, so as you can see, this is actually a social proof that I will be using in the campaign that we will be setting up after this slide. Okay, so what I will do, I will just retarget the people who visited our homepage, collection page, but not the product pages, and I will show them that 30,000 plus people have used our products and they have given us 5-star reviews. So there is a big chance that when those people see that these big number of people have already shown trusted this brand, so there is a big chance that they will come back to our store and maybe they will make some purchases with us. So like I said, this is just an example. So now we are going to our Facebook Ads Manager, where I will be showing you how you can set up this kind of the ad campaign, and I will also show you how you can create the custom audiences to retarget and to separate the people who made the purchase and who only visited the home pages. Okay, all right guys, so it's time to build the campaign. So we're going to start with the audience building first. So we're going to click on the audience manager. When you click on the all tools, to first create the custom audiences and to separate the people who visited the home page, and we will exclude the people who made the purchase or visited a product page. Okay, so on the left side you will see a blue button which says create the audience. So when you click on this drop down menu, you will see different kind of audiences, like the custom audience, the lookalike audience, the special aid audience, and the saved audience. So you will get to click on the custom audience, and then there are different sources which you can use as your audience. And in my case, we're going to click on the website visitor, as we're going to target the homepage visitors. Okay, so as you can see, the first thing that you see is the include the criteria it says include people who meet any of the following criteria. So I always keep this option is any, because when you put all, then sometimes the Facebook faces the difficulty, to find lots of people in your audience. Okay, and then you will see the pixel source, which is my pixel, and then you see the events. So if you click on this drop down menu, you will see lots of events and options that you can use to filter up the audiences. So in my case, we are going with the page wave. It means the people who visited the home page, the collection page. Okay, and actually it varies from business to business, and it actually depends on the URL of your store. So for example, for some people it might be like, slash and then collection. Okay, and for some people it might be slash category, to target the people. So in my case, these are actually the people who just visited the home page, and in my case the home page is the page view. Okay, and then you see the retention window. Okay, like I said in my last tutorial, you should segment these people into 3 different groups: people who visited your store in the last 3 days, people who visited your store in the last 14 days, and people who visited your store in the last 28 days. So this is only applicable if your store has lots of people visiting on the daily basis. So as you can see in the previous screenshot, there were more than 15,000 people who visited our store. So if your traffic is low on the store, then you should go with a little bit bigger window, like 28 days. Okay, so in my case we will go with 14 days. Okay, so one more thing that you should do at this stage is to exclude some people, because like I said, out of 15,000 people who visited our store, there are some people who actually went to the product page, there are some people who added items to their cart, and there are some people who actually made a purchase. So at this stage we have to exclude all of those people. Okay, again, I clicked on exclude people option, then we see the source and the events. So at this stage we are not going to exclude all of the website visitors. Instead I will click on the view content. Okay, and then I will add another category. Again, the same things, simply you need to change the event from view content to add to cart, and you can do it once more to exclude the people who purchased. So I actually selected 3 different audiences and I excluded all of them. Okay, so you can also just simply exclude the people who visited the product page. So for example, I'm gonna exclude the people who went to the product page. Okay, so in that case, every person who went to the product page, who added items to the cart, who made a purchase, will be excluded from this audience. Okay, and now I'm going to give it a name: homepage 14 days. Okay, so it indicates that these are the people who visited the homepage of my store in the last 14 days, and simply need to create the audience. So we are done with the audience creation. Okay, and we have already excluded the people who visited the product page, who added items to the cart, who made a purchase, and now we simply go to create the campaign, the actual campaign. Okay, all right, so within the ads manager you will see a blue button which says to create a campaign, like this one on the left side of your screen. So simply click on that button, and then you will see the campaign objectives. You'll need to go with the conversion and simply continue. So now we are at the campaign level setting, and then we will go to the ad set level setting and then to the ad level setting. Okay, so as like I said, first you'll need to give it a name. Okay, so homepage 14 days. Then you will see the campaign details, the buying type, the campaign objective, and the campaign budget optimization. Switch on this option only if you have more than one ad sets, and then Facebook will distribute your budget across the ad sets within your ad campaign and will provide more budget to the ad sets that perform well as compared to others. Okay, so simply click on next. Then we see the ad set level setting. Again, you have to provide a name, homepage 14 days. Okay, then you will see the conversion event location. Of course, this is the website where I want to drive back these people to, and then you will see the pixel, and then you will see the conversion event. So in my case, I'm going with the purchase event because I have more than 50 conversion purchases in a week. So if you don't have those much conversion, then you can go with the add to cart or the view content. Okay, so for example, you can also select the add to cart event as well, and then you see the budget. I always start with a low budget. Okay, especially on the retargeting campaigns. If you have watched my tutorials, you may know that I mostly emphasize on providing more budget to the prospecting phase of your targeting than the retargeting and the loyalty campaigns. Okay, so then you have the schedule. Like you can see, it starts at 6th October, and then you can actually provide an in date as well, but I will not provide an in date. So if you click on the show more, it says the ad scheduling. You simply just explore this option. Now this is the place where you can actually select the audiences that you can retarget. Okay, so in my case, as you can see, the homepage 14 days website visitors I have selected, and these are actually the people that I want to retarget. The location is the United States, and this business mostly operates in the United States, but I will just exclude the location as I want to retarget everyone who visited my store, whether he is from USA, he is from UK, he is from anywhere. Okay, so we have selected the audience. Okay, and then all of the things, as you can see, the age range, the gender. So I left everything as it is. Like I said, I want to retarget everyone. Then you can see the optimization delivery. Okay, you can actually edit this to video, to landing page, to other option, but I mostly go with the conversion optimization. Then you see the cost control. This is optional, but I don't recommend to provide a cost control. But if you have full command on providing a custom bidding, then you should do that as well. So we are done with the ad set level settings. Now we simply need to click on the next button to go to the ad level setting. Okay, so first I will provide the ad name. Sorry, let me 30K review. Okay, then you will need to select the relevant pages, the Instagram page, and then you will see the ad setup setting. Okay, Under format, you will see three different options: the single image, the carousel, the collection. Okay, so in our case we are going with the single image, and we will simply upload that image in a moment. Then you will see the catalog. I will just remove this catalog because we are going with the image. So first let's click on the media files, add image, and upload from my computer. This is the ad creative that I'm going to use in this campaign. Okay, so it has processed properly. Then you need to select that image, next, and done. Okay, so now in the primary text we have to provide the 8 copy. I have the 8 copy in place. Simply need to copy and paste. This is the copy, and then you will provide a catchy headline. Okay, okay, you can actually test multiple 8 copies and multiple 8 lines. Okay, then you see the call to action button, so you can actually switch between these options. In my case I am going with the shop now. Okay, and then you will need to select the domain. We have already selected the domain. And then lastly you will need to provide your website link where you want to drive these visitors. Okay, so as you can see, our ad is now ready. We have added the ad creative, we have provided a great ad copy, the headline, the call to action button. The last thing that we need to do is to simply publish this campaign, and after review, this campaign will be good to hit the screen of those people who visited our store in the last 14 days. And we have excluded all of those people who went to the product page, who went to the cart, and who actually made a purchase. Okay, so if you enjoy this tutorial, be sure to like and share this tutorial with your friends. And if you are new to this channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.